What's going on, everybody? This is Daft Fancy here, and we are coming at you with a brand new event card showcase. We are showcasing the new Sapfling. So Sapfling is an interesting card. It's a 6 cost, 5 attack, 3 health. When played, make a sappy place environment, and that environment only affects zombies, and it just says zombies here get -3. So yeah, this is the deck, kind of a mix of environment and flower, and I don't know what's going on, so let's just get right into it. So for our first match, we are up against Electric Boogaloo, maybe Control Boogaloo. Control Boogaloo is a fine deck. It improves with the environment and alien ooze, I would say. And yeah, okay, so we kind of want to play this like a tempo deck. We're going to get rid of this guy and one of these. 1, 2, 4, 5, it's not bad. Hopefully we can get a 3 drop in there soon. And we start with Weeblack, okay? Let's see what we can do here. So yeah, Sapfling seems like an interesting card, a nice card to, yeah, that was a good answer. Celery versus, Cheese Cutter. A good card, just to throw in a deck. It's kind of some late game. Smarty does have kind of a hard time getting to late game, but Solar Flare, or, Solar Flare Rose has the Solar Class to back her up. We're just gonna do this. He could have the Plumber. But we'll test out the waters. No. Okay. That's nice. Free apple saucer. So turn 3. We don't have an environment yet, but when we do, we can combo this guy with him. We're just gonna pass. Because maybe he's planning on chickening, and we're just gonna not give him that much value. Okay. So we did that so it would charge his block meter, which is an interesting play. And turn 4. For the Cosmos. I'm gonna go for this. He could have something like Cake. He could have Wrath, Plumber. We'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is definitely a Control Boogaloo. If he's running Piano is not a very good card unless you're running Control Boogaloo, which makes it okay. The Cheese Cutters are going to hurt me, dude. Okay, so for 5, I can play most everything here. We're actually going to do this. And that, and there. So now if he has a Wrath, he can get a card draw from Cheese Cutter. Let's see. Really, top decking an environment here would be really good. There's the Nibble, so he trades with that. Is that it? Or does he have Plumber? No, okay. I'm perfectly okay with that, yeah. We are going to get a card draw instead of him. So that's good. And there's Cosmic Flower. I think Cosmic Flower is probably one of the best, Cosmic cards, honestly. Yeah, let's just go for this, I guess. Yeah, Cosmic Flower, it's a 2/1 with Strikethrough, right? So it has the stats of, like, the Strikethrough Mushroom. What's that guy called? Fume Shroom, right? There's chickening. Okay, that's fine. But it does give you, it gives you a plant. It gives you a flower with Strikethrough, so it's super good with flower decks. There's Evaporate. That's fine. But yeah, we are definitely going to do a Strikethrough Chompzilla deck again. I think Chompzilla is awesome, and I think Strikethrough Chompzilla is a very good deck. For 7, he's going to save 7. Dang, dude. Do I just pass? I'm just going to pass. It's interesting. So are we just going to see Guard Feast turn 11? Are we going to be able to stabilize that? No, it's an Octo. It is an Octo. So how do you deal with Octo in this new set? Well, Rose has a lot of good answers. But see, we didn't get any of those, any of her powers that do that. So we can just do this. And this is an amazing play, right? He is obviously going to be able to play the Octo, and we're obviously going to get wrecked for 8 damage next turn. But this is an amazing play right now, just because we get 2 cards. So we could draw into another Squash, we could draw into, you know, something cool. Let's see here. You should probably actually front the Cosmos, just in case I get another Brair Rose. So it's turn 9, and okay, yeah, so we got Fume Shroom. And there is Zombot. Okay. So I'm going to stick this Shellery here, and I'm going to play this. If we get a 1-drop, we're going to play that, and then the Strikethrough guy. Ooh. Wait, is that better? This is 5 damage. This is actually a lot of damage. And look at it, it's all Strikethrough. So he needs another Zombot, which he might have. But if he doesn't, I mean, this guy is going to hurt him. This guy is going to hurt him. Even if he passes for chickening, you're still going to hurt him. So there's a free card. Hopefully this 2 hits. No, okay, that's fine. Dancers, I think he would play. And there's not really an amazing Lightning Bolt target here. That's his 2 powers left. Yeah, I think he probably got Lightning Bolt. Okay, what you got? Yeah, that's into the Zombot. Okay, good play. Very good play, very good play. Do we just win? Is that it? We can just Brair Rose, play this, and then play this. This is going to do 3 damage, draw us a card, as well as we have 2 Strikethrough guys here. So Nibble could save him. Lightning Bolt. Nope, that's a good game. And that's the game. Yeah, he conceded. Good game, Electric Boogaloo. That was, yeah, that's how this deck can compete. I mean, I think the Strikethrough really got through to him. And yeah, we ended up winning that match. That was crazy. And for a second game, we're up against Super Brains, which is a good kind of opposite of what we just faced, which was Electric Boogaloo control. And, yeah. So we started with Sapfling. We actually get rid of Sapfling. It's too late of a card to keep in your starting hand, and this is a great hand. Look at this. We're going to be able to Morning Glory on 1, Solar Winds on 2, and Brair Rose on 4. Or on 3, because of the ramp from Solar Winds. So that's interesting. Do I trade? I think I just trade. Chimney Sweep. I mean, we don't want to take the 3 damage. Even though the Brair Rose would make that deadly in 2 turns. I don't know. This is going to be like Super Brains tempo. Pass, huh? So he's probably going to go for the environment, so this is actually the best play. I mean, playing a turn 2 environment when your zombie opponent passes, it's like you're just asking for it to be, you know, covered over. So I think Cosmos is kind of the answer to, you know, skip. Especially Super Brains. Yeah, you knew he was gonna Nebula. You just knew it. Like, there was no reason he would not, you know? So there's the 3 damage. Getting him for a little bit here. There's Sapfling, which could definitely cover up an environment. Hopefully he plays a Gravestone here. Yeah. So this is the play. We probably are going to be able to trade with this. Yeah. So look at that. So those trade, but I get a Sunflower, and next turn I'll be up to 5, I believe. So I can still like Godify and Brair, something like that. Yeah. So it kind of sucks that the Deadly killed that, but we still traded, so that's great. There is our cute little Sunflower, which is going to fuel us into infinity. It would have been nice to have a Power Flower right about now. Definitely. Interdimensional. And pass. Oh yeah, Doctor Strange, right? No, Doctor Spacetime. And that's going to transform into Kite Flyer. Interesting. So we can... This is kind of weird. I think actually this is the play, right? Do we Shellery anywhere? I don't think we Shellery anywhere. So, Benjamin Franklin draws a card. Wait. Does it cost 1 less? Oh, he's gonna super that. Okay. So he's gonna get 2 cards out of that. That's not a bad play, I guess, if you really need the card draw. fine. We're going to be doing 3 damage to him. The card draw is definitely significant though, so good on this guy. And so the Brair Rose destroys the Kite Flyer, and we get another Sunflower there, and it should be turn 6 for us. We should play Sapfling and destroy this man to infinity. Okay, so there's Cosmic Flower. Interesting. We could just, whoa, that was weird. We could just hammer and Cosmic Flower. Anyway, that guy, that sucks for us. And having Deadly there. What else? Gravestone. So that could be Kite Flyer. Could be. Okay, so we have a few options. We could Sapfling here and play the environment here. We could also do something like Hammer. Okay, I think this is the best play just because it's on curve. So even if that's Electrician, yeah, even if that's Electrician, he's not going to be able to take it. He's got to do the bonus attack with Dr. Spacetime, because that's the only thing that has any significance here. If he does it in lane 3, it's just going to kill his Electrician immediately, and nothing happens. Yeah. And the Cosmic Imp is at 0. So I think Sapfling and Brair Rose could be a combo, because you're protecting Brair Rose. How are they going to get rid of a 3-4? You know, they don't have any. There's no real tricks that get rid of a 3-4 except like Cake, which I don't think people run anymore. You know. Okay, we got another environment. A Cosmos would have been nice to just be growing here. So 6. He could have like Helicopter. Even Helicopter doesn't take out the Brair Rose here. The Helicopter has 6 attack. Yeah, he's playing that in the Sapfling lane. I mean, it's gonna get minus attack, dude. It's not gonna be really deadly unless you can bump it up. Gravestone. Probably. It's probably Pogo then, right? I think we're gonna go for this. This is the best play. And ooh, we got a Power Flower. That's really good. Even though the Strikethrough doesn't take into effect, it's still really good. You know, I'm just gonna do this just in case he has something tricky. I don't know. Strikethrough when reveal move a zombie, so he's probably gonna move that to 1, right? He could move it to 3 and stop me from getting Sun. It's probably a little bit too late for that. And he moved it to 1. Okay. So we might block first. Would there be a good block? Okay, he's gonna do that. Yeah, that's why I had the Shelly there. And we could use Weed Whack here. Yeah, we're gonna use that. So if lane 2 does not hit, then we get 5 damage in. If it does, we get a card. And if he can play this right now, Deadly, draw cards. What have we seen out of him so far? Just Super, right? Yeah. So there's draw cards. That's pretty good for him. So we're gonna hit him for 5 instead of getting the damage in, or instead of getting the card draw in. Sorry. Yeah, and we get another Sunflower. So it is turn 9 for us, really, because we can play up to 9 cost worth of stuff. What is he gonna have here? The Brair Rose is pretty well protected, and this board might seem pretty overwhelming to him right now. There's Shark. We are just going to do that. I think he's going to go for, I don't know, maybe like Rooster next turn or something. We're just going to go for the Power Flower. I'm not going to hammer that. I'm just going to let it charge my block meter. What is he going to have for 1? Just empty teleport maybe? This is probably lethal. 3, 2, and 5 is 10. So he needs to roll like a 3, a 2, and a 2, I think. Okay, freeze. That saves him for now, yeah. It's gonna be 7. We get the card draw, and we get another Planet of the Grapes. And he did block that, so that freeze was basically useless. Now that he actually blocked the Shellery there. Kind of interesting. We are going to heal right up back to full. This is a crazy board. Look at this board that we developed. How does Super Brains get out of this? Like, even a hardy hero. Okay. Flink Walker, that's not a bad answer. He needs lanes 1 and 2. And he gets it. He gets it. Yeah, the Strikethrough is definitely going to get him, though. Unless he has some, like, bonus attacks. I mean, bonus attack just in 2 gets him somewhere. For sure. For sure, for sure. What's he got? Okay, we're gonna do this, and I think just hammer this guy. And I'm gonna play this over here for BM. We could just lose the game though, so I like that's probably one of the best BMs in the game now. Just play your environment over your own. What's he got, dude? What does he have? So bonus attack doesn't save him here. There's Turkey Fest and Deadly. So yeah, he gets past in lane 1, but that's about it. We still win. So good game, Super Brains. That was a really interesting deck. We really just rose above what he was doing, and we just kept doing tempo. But yeah, we ended up with the victory there. Good game. And for our final match, we're up against Infinity. So a nice array of heroes for this one's episode. And I think Sapfling has been proved to be pretty good. I mean, I think this deck is performing better than you might think. We're actually going to get rid of the Brair Rose. And we're going to get rid of the Fume Shroom. This is kind of more of a late game start. You know, we got 4, 5, 6 in environment. The Weed Whack is really going to help here. If this is aggro Infinity though, we might get wrecked. We definitely might get wrecked. I've played against a bunch of aggro Infinity. I think it's a pretty viable deck now. With like just with all the new cards that they got. Is this a good Weed Whack target? Yeah. I'll Weed Whack and Shelly. Why not? Develop some threats. Do some damage. So next turn is going to be turn 3. If he doesn't front the Shellery, we can just do this. A turn 3 play that we would like, I don't know. Hammer would be okay. He might go for something like that. And Cosmos. Ooh, that's a really good play. Now we can Cosmos and do this. Do we do that in that lane? I think we actually do. We don't want him drawing card. No. This is what we're gonna do. You can draw your 1 card, dude. Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 cards because a team up, right? You draw 2 cards from this, I believe, and I'm gonna do 5 damage to you while you're doing 2 damage to me. So this is a pretty good play. I guess I can't play Leaf Blower though in an environment next turn. Does this draw 1 card or 2 cards? It does 2 cards. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for. And there's Hammer. Hammer's an awesome answer to this guy. So, yeah, that Cosmos top deck is really good. Strikethrough. Oof. Deadly. Oof. Do we just let him have the card draw? And just develop this lane? Let's do it. We are ahead in health. And we are going to take this as far as I can. Yeah, it's a weird competition right now. It's like the battle of the draws. Because he's going to draw 2 cards, I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm doing 1 more damage than he is, though. And he's lower. So an interesting race that we're in right now. There's another Power Flower. And there's Brair Rose. Pretty interesting. Okay, so it's going to be turn 5. I'm not sure what to do here. Let's see what he plays. I mean, the Strikethrough here is definitely going to have a huge effect on who's going to win the game. Because we're going to go in. So this is probably chickening, right? Or just like plumber. So do we just completely play around chickening? I think we'll just do this, right? Everything else doesn't look too good. We could like empty Power Flower. I don't know, I think we have to get rid of this Toxic Waste Imp for us to develop the bigger minions and eventually get that Sapfling up. Let's see. Yeah, there's the chickening. So he just used the chickening. It didn't really do that much. Yeah, even Plumber there would have been, you know, Plumber and something else would have been a better play. For sure. Kind of a little bit of desperation. Not really desperation, but a need to get back in it. So it is turn 6. We can play Sapfling. Playing Sapfling against Imp Commander is a really good trade. Gravestone. So it could just be Pogo. In which case Sapfling is definitely the right play. It could still be Pogo. Really. We're just gonna go for it. Let's see what he does. Anti-hero and Strikethrough. Wow. That played me for a loop. Did he play around Sapfling? He might have just played around Sapfling. Hopefully this doesn't block the first hit. No, it does. And I mean, we have to do this, right? Let's get something small, please. 1-1. Come on. 2-1. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Yeah. Getting like Leprechaun there would have been like, ugh. 2-1's not horrible. So now he's just not going to play anything in the Sapfling lane, right? Maybe Brair Rose would be a good play. We can Brair Rose and Cosmic Flower. He's just going to play that there. Oh. 1. Does he have a Plumber? I think I just spammed the board. I think this is less useful to me. So we're going to play this in 1. We got Reincarnation with Strikethrough. I'll take it. Do we want to play this? No, let's keep it in our hand. And I guess we'll just Shellery here? No, we'll do it right there. We're going to keep the Reincarnation in our hand, just so it transforms. I don't think I've ever gotten Reincarnation from Cosmic Flower. We did recently just get a bunch of those. Deadly was his play there. Deadly doesn't do a thing. Does not do a thing yet. Infinity Clones would be a good play. No. Okay. We are going to hit for Strikethrough, and we're going to draw a card. And we get another Power Flower. Oh, we get a Walnut. A 1-7. Okay. That is his play, huh? Another Strikethrough minion would have been really good right about now. What is the play here? It is a lot of heat just because of how much card draw he's getting. Do I just squash this? Squashing a 1-drop seems so bad. I think we squashed this. Now he has to take this out or he loses the game. And I'm also just going to do this. He probably has no idea how we got this Walnut. He's like, wait a minute, we're Rose. Rose doesn't even have Reincarnation. No, okay, he's going to move that. And Gravestone there, so now that has attack. And Gravestone there. So just go to mine, find it. Lock. Goat. Is Goat here worth it? I think so. What was my other power? Freeze, you think? Yeah, freeze. Wow, yeah, Weed Whack would have been lethal there. That's a 2-4 in that Gravestone. Wait, right? Wait, am I losing? His... Wait, that's a 1-drop? You know what? I'm just gonna go for the win here. Go ahead, dude. Yep, Imposter, and this is just the Commander, right? Or no, the Goat, because of Good Fight. Okay, yeah. Sure. What do you got for 8? Is that lethal? We have lethal damage right on the board, 5. Chickening saves him. Some stuff could hurt here. Something like Wrath and Plumber. Wrath and Plumber wins. No, this we can see. Wow, good game, Infinity. That was really close. I was worried there. I was definitely worried there. we got into a race at the beginning, and somehow I was able to just keep going forward with the cosmos and the environment. We got a bunch of cards and we just kept drilling it, and we got it. And that was 3-0 for this deck, which is crazy. So yeah, guys, we went 3-0 with this deck, flinging out ideas, and I put out this this name just because we don't have a clear vision of what this deck really is. I suppose it has a lot of Strikethrough, and I suppose it has environments, but what really is it, right? Like, and it has like flowers and like, you know, some removal, like, I don't know what to call this deck. And if you have cool beans, I would replace the cool beans, or replace the vanillas with cool beans, probably. Vanilla does have this synergy with Brair Rose, but yeah, this deck performed really well. We did not lose a game in the 3 episodes we played. In one of our games, Sapfling protected Brair Rose, and maybe that can be kind of a big strategy. You know, you play something you don't want to die, like Brair Rose is a very significant card, and then you just play a sappy place in that lane. And I mean, what can they do to take it out? I mean, to take out Brair Rose, you need a 7 attack creature, something like, you know, Octo Zombie, and by that point, it's going to be really late in the game, and you could probably get rid of it with a Squash or something like that, you know, or a Bounce. So yeah, this is the deck I created. It was pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and that is going to be all from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.